Hello and welcome back to another Marriner tutorial. In today's tutorial we are going to be looking at one of my favourite textured stitches, which is the front and back post double crochet. Now one of our Christmas patterns features this stitch. As you can see here, our star is very textured and beautiful, but we've got these stitches that stand out and the stitches in the middle that are set back. And these are based on front post, back post, double crochet. So I have crocheted here a chain of 10 and then a line of double crochet, which is what you will need to get started on practicing this technique. And we're going to go straight in with a chunky yarn and a 6mm hook to make up this stitch. So you may notice that this stitch is called a front post double crochet, which means that the stitch is worked around the row below the post of the double crochet, not the V or the stitch at the top that would normally be worked in. So we are going to work around this part of the stitch here. So to do a front post double crochet, you are going to yarn over like you would a normal double crochet, and instead of going in that stitch at the top there, you are going to bring your hook behind that post, pushing it forward and finish your stitch. So you yarn over and pull through. You might need to pull up a little bit just because you'll need a little extra yarn to get through. And then you're going to complete the double crochet as you normally would. So yarning over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that has created a front post double crochet because it's brought that post to the front of your work. Now we're going to do a back post double crochet. So we're going to yarn over just as we did before, and then we're going to turn our work to looking on the back, and around the next stitch post here, we are going to insert our hook, so still yarning over from the back around that hook, around that post there. And you're going to finish the stitch as you would normally, yarning over and pull through. You can bring your work back to the front or the right side, finish that stitch, and that has brought the post here to the back of your work. So we're going to go over those again. So the front post double crochet, we're going to yarn over and we're going to insert behind the next post, like so. And then you're going to finish the stitch as normal. So yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you've brought that stitch to the front of your work. Now we're going to do a back post double crochet. Get myself a bit more yarn. You're going to yarn over, looking at the back of your work or at your work from the back. You're going to insert your hook around that next post on the back of your work. Yarn over and pull through. Pull up a little bit just so your work isn't too tight, and you're going to complete that stitch as normal from the front side of or right side of your work. So I don't know if you can see, but these stitches are being brought forward, so they're more textured, and these stitches look like they're inset to the work. And if we look from the back post double crochets look like they've been brought forward, and the front posts look like they're inset. So I'm just going to continue that all the way to the end of the row, and then I'm going to make a new row and go through it with you again, just so you can have some time to practice and get used to the stitch before you go away and try it on our beautiful star pattern, which is part of our Christmas garland. So when you get to the last stitch of the row, which will be a front post double crochet if you crochet 10 stitches, there's one stitch left, which is your turning chain. In the top of this stitch, you're not going to do a back post double crochet, you're just going to go into the top of the stitch like you would normally if you were creating rows of just double crochet, and create that just a double crochet to bring yourself up to the next row, and then you're going to chain 2 and turn your work. So now we're going to go through the front and back post double crochets again. So to start this row, I'm going to do a front post double crochet. So I'm going to yarn over, and now this can be a bit tricky to see from the back because our last stitch was a front post. The stitch looks inset into the work, but we do still need to work around it to bring that stitch forward. So we're yarning over. Behind that post, the first post, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's created our first front post double crochet. Now we're going to create the back post double crochet again. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to look at the back of our work and find that next post, and we're going to go round the post from the back. So just looking at the back of our work, we're going to insert our hook around that post stitch there. So I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to insert my hook, and then I'm going to look at my hook from the right side of my work and complete that stitch to make a back post double crochet. So you pause and rewind the video if you need to, refresh yourself on the stitch, have a practice, and then when you are up to scratch, come along and show us your stars that you've made from our beautiful Christmas garland pattern. All the links for everything in this video are in the description box below, and we'll see you for the next tutorial.